Hi everyone, welcome back to Harshi Learn. In the last session, we understood what is .NET and what we can build using it. Now today, we are going to understand something very important, something that actually makes our code run. What is CLR? CLR stands for Common Language Runtime. It might sound a bit technical now, but don't worry, I'll explain it in very simple way. So, what exactly is CLR? When we write code in C Sharp, we might feel like our code directly runs, but that's not actually what happens. There is something in the background that takes our code and makes it run properly, and that is CLR. CLR stands for Common Language Runtime, and it's a part of .NET that actually executes our code. You can think of it like the engine of .NET. Okay, just like a car cannot run without an engine, our application cannot run without CLR. And the interesting part is CLR doesn't just run the code, it also takes care of many things behind the scenes so that everything works smoothly. Now, let's understand how this actually works step by step. First, we write our code in C Sharp. This is the language we understand, but the computer doesn't understand C Sharp directly. Correct. So, this code is first converted into something called intermediate language that we call it as IL code. You can think of this IL code as a middle language, something that .NET understands. Now, this IL code is given to the CLR, Common Language Runtime. Inside CLR, there is something called the JIT compiler, just-in-time compiler. What JIT does is it converts this IL code to machine code, which the computer can finally understand and execute. And once that happens, our application runs and gives the output. So if I say it simply, we write code and it becomes intermediate language code, and that CLR with just-in-time compiler converts it and then it runs. Right now, just focus on understanding the flow. You no need to memorize everything. Now, apart from running the code, CLR also does a lot of important work in the background. It handles memory management. That means it decides how memory is used while the program runs. And then we have garbage collection, which is a very useful feature. It automatically removes unused memory so that we don't have to worry about cleaning it manually. And it also takes care of exception handling. So if something goes wrong in the program, this CLR helps us to manage those errors properly. So overall, CLR is doing a lot of things behind the scenes to make our application run smoothly and securely. Now, let's make it very simple. Think of CLR like a car engine. Without the engine, the car won't move. Correct. In the same way, without CLR, our code won't run. But it's not just running the code, it is also managing everything behind the scenes so that our application works properly. So, in one simple line, we can say CLR runs and manages .NET application. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this session helped you to understand CLR in a simple way. If you found this helpful, please support the channel by liking the video and share it with others who might find it useful. And if you want to learn .NET step by step, don't forget to subscribe and follow this series. Keep learning, keep building, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Happy coding and have a great day.